everybody, Everyman prepping here, and hopefully you're having a good day. Unless you're a rail worker, then you're probably not having a good day, because he did it. Biden signed the bill passed by the Senate, which matches the House, that forces the rail workers back to work on the labor agreement. That does not include sick leave, and of course, the paid sick leave. And of course, the Senate didn't approve the House's paid sick leave, much like I predicted in the video yesterday that they would do this. And that's exactly what happened. I was out. I was pruning my wild blackberries, heard the news, got some notes. Want to go over with you guys really quickly. I promised an update video. And by the way, if you're in the market, if you have wild blackberries with the thorns that go through everything, you need to get yourself some of these. These are barbed wire gloves. And you ask, why do I have barbed wire gloves? Well, if you see my previous videos, you need to have barbed wire for your house, your ranch, heck, your townhouse even, because when and if the zombies come, and it's looking more likely that's going to happen sooner than later, you're going to put barbed wire around to protect your home, and you need gloves that work. So these work great. They fit. They have great fit, very resistant to poking through, and I suggest you get some of these. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in looking at some of that stuff. But dual use work great. Well, let's get on here. First, please like the video, subscribe, hit that like, share this with other people, and let's get what's going on. So the Senate passed a resolution yesterday, that puts the rail labor agreement back into place, and it rejected a similar separate measure to provide additional 7 days of sick leave. They couldn't give them a week of sick leave. I don't know why. These are senators that have like months off at a time when the Senate's out, not in session. They get every weekend off. Most of America does. High-tech workers, they're working from home. They get pissed when they get told by the boss they actually got to come back in the office. Rail workers, can't give them 7 days. Can't do it. As Marco Rubio put it, you'll see he basically said they were told to suck it up and just move our stuff so we can consume. They want the consumers to consume. So as it says here, this is a blow to rail workers. Yeah, no kidding. It said this is a 2-year binding agreement now, so they can't renegotiate for another 2 years from now. We'll see what's happening in 2 years from now. So it says the Senate voted 80-15 to pass the labor resolution. So bipartisan support on that, of course. Now, why there's only 95? Not sure. Not sure where the other 5 senators are, but only 95 people voted. Now, it says here, I'm going to read this, so I don't get it wrong. It says, since the chamber fell short of the 60 votes needed to approve the sick leave measure, not sure why it's not not an expert on this, but I'm not sure why it's just not a majority vote, but they needed 60 votes. The vote was 52-43. All the Democrats except one, Manchin, I think from Virginia, and then there were 2 senators, Republicans, that voted for the sick leave. It was might have been Rubio and Ted Cruz, I believe. And it says here, the rail workers will get only 1 personal day and 3 periods off for a medical care visit annually. So that's 3 periods off. That's not 3 days. That means like 3 8-hour shifts or something. Not a whole day. You get 3 periods off. But check this out, what they have to do. You will be required to schedule the visits only on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and at least 30 days in advance. So you have to know 30 days in advance that you're going to be sick or break an ankle or whatever to take this. That is ludicrous and crazy. Now, I read a little bit more about this really quick, and they said, well, this is because the rail works in such the on-time shipping. There's no error. They got to have on-time. It's got to work. So you can't have people missing, because then the rails won't move on time, and the freight gets delayed, and they get complaints. Well, maybe you hire more people so that someone is gone on sick, they can fill in, but that would cost money. Anyway, that's the reasoning. Now, the reasoning the Republican senators vote against it, this is even dumber. They're playing politics with people's health, lives, their children's, their wives, the family happiness. They're playing politics. The Republicans said they didn't vote for it because in the Biden brokered deal, it wasn't included. So Biden and the Democrats must be happy with not being in there, so they just supported that. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is their chance to actually help out people, but they played politics. And so if you think Big Dad government is ever going to come out and help you, stand up for you, it ain't going to happen. As you've heard before, Democrats, Republicans, 2 wings, same bird, all corrupt. Okay? Let's just go on here really quick. So, now we're talking about the economic input. It says, the now reigning agreement is a win for railroads. Yeah, no kidding, it's a win for railroads. The big rich railroad owners, this is good for them. The industry that relies on them, yeah, okay, big government, more consumerism, hey, win for them. And it says it's a win for you, the American people. You believe that? They say it's a win for you guys. Not sure how they figure that. I guess they want you to keep buying stuff, have supplies, get stuff. So it's a win for the American people. Unless you happen to be one of those rail workers, then it's not so much of a win for you. But that's how they're putting this out to the public. It says, but the union's advocating for additional sick leave. Call the agreement's passage a bigger problem for the railroad industry's morale program. Just like I pointed out yesterday, yes, morale's going to suck. How many people will quit? Will they do like the guy said yesterday in the article, that the young people are going to take their back pay, take the bonus and run because they don't want to work for a company that doesn't let them see their kids, their wives, attend their kids' events, have family work life. Are they going to bail? We're going to see. We're going to see what impact this has. This is from one of the workers of the Brotherhood of Teamsters. Says railroaders are tired. They get jerked around by terrible attendance policies, awful scheduling demands, and to come in at a moment's notice because there's no one else to respond. This is from Marco Rubio. Congress should have sent everybody back to the negotiating table, but instead it told rail workers to suck it up and be grateful. Yeah, be grateful. They give you a lot of money, big raise, 24%, annual bonuses, all that good stuff, but you're not going to be around to spend it, and you're probably going to end up running your family life. But we need our stuff. We need our stuff to move on the rails. And like I said, it's good for 2 years. So that's about the end of that. So not a good day for the American worker. Great day for business, consumerism, politicians. Yeah, great for those people. And they're going to push it off like, oh, well, we averted a giant shutdown, an economic disaster, whatever. It was 7 days. It was a week of paid leave, and they couldn't give them that. So, I hope they're sometimes you got to break the system, break the rail system, endure some pain. I think the American people would have supported this. From the comments I get on the videos, emails talking to people, I think the majority of Americans would have supported a strike. They would have, had shortages, been some economic hardship, but I think they're tired of the politics playing politics. They're tired of the elites, tired of, big money, big corporate. And so we'll see what happens. But that's all I have today. That's the update. So the weekend's coming up. Hopefully most of you get days off. If you do, celebrate them, enjoy them. Take time to do some preps, do some training, some reading, and more importantly, spend time with your friends and family. Enjoy the days we have, because I think it's just going to get harder as time goes on through this winter rather than easier. So until next time, keep your ear to the ground and head on a swivel.